Okay, we are together. And Chelsea is 9 months pregnant. Today she's going to be taking her first flight lesson. How do you feel about that?
I feel good.
Do you? Really?
Well, I was feeling a little nervous, really. Yeah, it's a really beautiful day. It's been really cloudy lately, and today's a beautiful day, so I'm happy to be here, hanging out, flying the plane. Yep.
So we're going to go up and do this first lesson. Chelsea, as we said, is pretty far along, and we have another surprise in store for you guys, which I've been holding off for this very, very special occasion, this special flight. So come check it out. Okay, Chelsea's getting loaded up. I just did the pre-flight and just want to give a little bit of context here because Chelsea doesn't really have a desire to learn to fly, and that's okay. She does enjoy it. She does enjoy coming along, so long as it's not too bumpy and the weather's good. Of course, she supports me tremendously. She's the reason why all of this happens, and so I feel like the best way to celebrate this, I guess, success here on YouTube is to unveil this YouTube play button with her in the airplane while she's receiving a little bit of instruction. I thought you guys would enjoy that. Of course, we're not really going to be working toward her becoming a pilot or anything like that, but it'll just be a really cool way to unveil this. So here we are going to be just going up for a really quick 30 to 45 minute flight and just enjoying the scenery, letting her fly a little bit, teaching her a few things, and then showing you guys the big unveil. So yep, let's jump on board and let's fly together. Alright.
Let me close my door.
Do you want to yell clear?
I don't feel kind of funny doing that.
I can do it if you want.
Clear.
No, that's not good enough. Okay, I guess I'm doing it.
Clear!
Okay, so the pedals, and you're pretty far away, so you're not going to be able to feel it, but the bottoms steer the rudder, and the nose wheel on the ground, and then the toes are the brakes.
Oh, interesting.
You have two different brakes. You have one for the left and right. Huh?
I just asked if I could put my
Yeah, of course.
How do you, so you have to have your foot like flat?
Well, you can feel me depress it. That's like I'm almost doing brake. I'm doing a little bit of brake there.
That's an important thing to know. Okay, cool. I already learned something. Brakes.
You steer with your feet.
Yeah, I get
and
that
brake
from
with your
kayaking.
feet. Yes, it's just like kayaking.
Yes. Just a big kayak with wings.
Yes. Here we are. So I'm holding the brake on the side with a little power, and that lets me turn tight. Okay.
Where do you get your power from?
Here. So pull the power out, push the power in, and the power in or the throttle gives you more power.
All this does is steer?
Correct. It steers the aileron, so that's how we roll.
Huh?
And then it pitches with elevator, so that's how we pitch.
For some reason, I thought that this was like your power too. Pull.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Have you learned nothing in all these years?
I know that
You must just like totally passively watch my videos and not pay attention at all. Gosh. But
like every time you say throttle on, I think like
no, it's but the pitch is really important. That's what maintains your airspeed, and your airspeed is what helps you fly the correct way. So we climb at a certain airspeed, we land at a certain airspeed. That's all about the pitch. But really, it's about the combination. So it's the combination of how much power you have and your pitch.
Throttle on is yank that baby out.
No, throttle on is forward. push the throttle in. Here, I'll hold the brake so you can see. So,
Push it in?
yeah, push this up to where this says 1600. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, that's good. Like a little less. We can sit here and chase it. It's a little bit sensitive, but
Why do you want it at 1600?
because I'm going to test the engine.
So when you say throttle on, really you usually say throttle in?
Okay, so I'm going to have you do the takeoff.
What?
Yeah,
I'm scared.
it'll be cool. It'll be good. It's pretty easy. I'm going to do the pedals, so don't worry about that part. So we're going to roll out on the runway. We're gonna line up. I'll help you roll out there. We'll line up, and then you're gonna advance the power and hold it in as soon as it's all the way in. So it's kind of 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Then it's all the way in, and you're holding it. Okay, that's the power. That's the throttle on. This kind of just remains neutral as we accelerate down the runway to get wind beneath our wings, like Bette Midler. Is it Bette Midler that said that? Okay.
That's Bette Midler.
Okay, we got to get wind beneath our wings. Once we get to about 60, the airplane's ready to fly. You're just gonna...
60 what?
Miles per hour here. It's gonna kind of get bouncy on its feet, and I'll just tell you when it's time, but then you're just gonna pull back just a little bit, just about like that. And that's gonna encourage the airplane off.
I'm kind of scared.
Oh, I'm right here. This is what I do all the time. I teach people from scratch. I know what's up.
I am from scratch.
You are definitely from scratch. And then we'll just climb with like this, looking at the horizon out there. So we won't put the nose above the horizon. Okay. Homer traffic 23-4 will be back taxi to the Elephant Ear runway 22 from Bravo North. So I'm gonna turn around now.
Okay.
Okay, slowing it down before I turn. All right. Here you go.
What do I do?
So put your right hand here,
Okay.
and your left hand here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
just
have you
pull
push
this
the
out?
power all the way in.
Oh, push it in.
But I really don't want you doing the whole throttle on thing, which is pull back. Like it's just gonna be gentle, okay?
Okay, do I just slowly push it in?
No, you gotta go all the way. Go, go, go.
Okay,
Go,
what,
go, go.
1600?
We can't mess around. We're lined up with the runway.
What do I do now?
Just wait for it to get speed.
Runway 22 south along spit.
Be ready to pull back and start to pull back a little bit.
Right now?
Yep, now. Just like that, that's all.
What do I do now?
That's all. And now you keep the wings level, but turning to the side like that.
I can't see anything.
That's about right though. The nose should be about right there.
Okay.
Homer traffic 23 uniform on the upwind. We're going to be a left-hand crosswind along the spit climbing.
I'm flying!
You're flying, no hands.
No hands.
Oh, you were flying.
What do I do now?
We'll just wait a second. We'll climb. All right. So we're going to climb a little bit. Now you can start to make a left-hand turn.
Okay.
It can be gradual. Just about like that.
Okay.
Homer traffic 23 uniform left crosswind 22 along the spit climbing. That's it.
Honey.
And then you just kind of keep this bank angle. The airplane sometimes wants to keep going over, but then you just turn the other way a little bit more to keep it there. Yep. Now you can roll wings level and fly along the spit.
Well, kind of funny it made me take off.
Yeah. This is the most you've ever flown
I know.
an airplane. So this is the climb. We got full power. We're just kind of maintaining our wings level, and we're aiming where we want to go. So you can kind of aim for the McEwen, for the Waz River,
Okay.
or a peak out there that you can see over the dash. That's fine too.
Helicopter 120.
So this is it. We're navigating to where we want to go by pointing that direction. We'll make little adjustments if we need to with the heading.
31 kilo.
So this is a really gradual bank. It's not that big of a deal.
I'm a radio American
Yeah.
306.
But then we can do like 30. It's okay. This is 30.
Airtime 306. I'm a radio man.
This feels aggressive, but it's really not.
Stationers just touching down runway 4. Another one will be departing to the south, and transitioning traffic reported 6
Yeah,
to
I
the
don't
north
really
heading
love
towards
that.
Philadelphia less than a minute ago.
But it's like the airplane doesn't know it's banking.
Thank you.
You know, it's just flying. So there you go.
Okay, cool.
So let's go over here and then
Clear for it.
we'll kind of turn back by Aurora Lagoon. I don't want to get too far back by the glacier.
Great.
I want to have a really good
You were
landing
flight two,
options.
Yeah, that's the second one right there.
And then we'll open up the YouTube thing right there.
Okay, great.
All right, your controls.
My controls.
Yep.
Okay, here we are. Why am I turning?
Well, you need to turn back. You're in control. All right, we got Mama Chelsea here.
Hello.
She is 9 months pregnant, and we're doing her first little lesson here,
Yeah, kind of funny.
and some other stuff, YouTube stuff. So why do you aim like that way?
So I just turn
Yeah,
it.
and that's a nice, real gradual turn. Airplane can handle a lot more than that.
I can't.
So if that's what you're comfortable with, that's great. Pretty cool. All right, let's get a selfie before we forget somehow. And a kissy one. I don't usually kiss my
I feel like
students.
it's going down.
I don't. Okay.
Scared.
Okay. Just hold it still. Okay.
Many fish lips.
Okay.
Not dead fish like that first kiss.
So good job. Nice and gentle. That's really what it takes. Is just nice fingertip flying.
Good.
A nice day for it.
Gentle.
Do you want to get the YouTube thing out of the back?
Yeah, your controls.
My
Captain.
controls.
Okay, I don't really have much belly room here. Neither do you.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. Do you build me up, Buttercup?
Oh, hello. I shall cut away from my body.
Ski Lake area traffic, Skyline 9 to Romeo over the south edge of Ski Lake, like 3500 touring.
That it?
Yep. Here, I'll take the knife from you.
Thank you, Captain.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
We can put this in the back.
Presented to angle of attack.
That is really cool.
We're passing 100,000 subscribers. Oh, this is a lot to...
Wow, that is really cool.
Wow, there's the mirror I was looking for.
Wow. Dang. Very cool. Show it to this camera.
Presented to angle of attack for passing 100,000 subscribers. And this side? Wow. I don't want to touch that part. Want to hold it?
I'll hold it. Your controls.
My controls!
That's pretty awesome. Took a lot of work. You worked for it too, you know.
Yeah, I know I work for it every day, every night.
You just don't get all the glory.
Yeah, I'm not the face of angle of attack.
That is pretty cool.
I'll just fly us home, darling. Don't worry about a thing. Your controls?
My controls.
There it is. Let's put little buddy in its seatbelt back there.
Kind of busy doing it in an airplane. You can't really like sit there and savor it,
I know.
especially heading home.
Especially when I'm learning how to fly this plane.
The weather is better than 5,005. Temperature 15.
Oh, it's such a beautiful day.
Altimeter 295. Favored
These
runway
clouds look
22
kinda
left
cool.
traffic.
Homer Radio, Skyhawk 2423 uniform, Go Island information, Kilo 2,500 inbound 22. So as you descend, this is like pinch hitter stuff, like you were talking about, safety stuff. we spend a lot of energy getting up high, and we have to take it away going down, so less power. So I'm pulling the power out, and you can see the RPMs going down.
Yeah.
So then that allows us to come down without increasing speed. So eventually, we'll be landing at about 70 miles per hour with 2 degrees of flaps.
Okay.
And descending at about 500 feet per minute.
Okay.
So that's a power thing. I'll show you what that looks like as we get closer.
One X entering downwind to side step to the wake.
355, Mike Echo, home radio may have heard that traffic. It looks like most of that's going to all be clear.
It's a nice big runway. You see how stable it is? So if you get here, you're safe.
2 Echo.
Then you just need to
It'll probably about
come down and hold it as long as you can off the runway.
Roger, 20 miles to the
So you
north.
look down the runway.
About 10 miles to the northeast.
You just hold it off as long as you
we'll
can.
advise 2 Echo.
And then you brake when you touch down.
You can, like this acts as a big brake too, that big paddle in the wind back there. Yes, then you can do the pedals.
Alright,
Wow.
now slap it. Okay, we got Vanna White here in the back. So, just got done with the flight. Happy to be done with that one. A little nerve-wracking. Lots of important cargo on board with the baby and my wife. And she's a huge support. You guys have no idea. So make sure to leave her some awesome comments, okay? Because behind the scenes, she's making everything happen. When I'm out, quote unquote, having fun, which I do have a lot of fun doing this, she's often at home going nuts with the kids.
Struggling through bedtime.
That's unfortunately the phase of life we're in. This is a family affair here with what we do. It's not just me, it's the whole family. So hope you guys enjoy that part. I'm gonna let Chelsea go. She's gonna head home and take care of the boys, and I'll have a few parting words myself. Okay folks, I wanted to jump on camera here after a little bit of processing time after my flight with Chelsea, and my student had just got back from a solo cross country as well, or rather he was leaving on one. So first off, I just wanted to mention that Chelsea wanted to emphasize that the boys aren't going crazy all the time or driving her crazy, that she has a lot of great moments with the boys, with our kids, which is definitely something I think is worth mentioning. She really enjoys motherhood, she appreciates it, but we are in this time of life where, you know, I'm trying to provide for the family, and she is the stay-at-home mom that is really working hard to raise the kids primarily. Of course, we are both very much involved in that. I am a 9 to 5 type of worker. I try to be home at night. I try to be there in the morning. Our oldest is starting kindergarten soon. So anyway, we're both very heavily involved in this very busy time of life with the family. And, you know, YouTube keeps me really busy too. And all the other work I do with our online ground school here at Angle of Attack, and the flight training I do here at the flight school. So I don't know why I have to put my fingers into so many different aviation things and always be doing way too much, but life is really busy. I and Angle of Attack trying to make a name for ourselves and trying to provide, and Chelsea really backs me up in doing that. And so this video is a way to kind of honor her and how much she has been a part of this process, and to kind of peel back the curtain and show you guys a little bit of that. You don't get to see enough of my family. Of course, I do want to keep plenty of that private and separate, but we are an aviation family. Chelsea is extremely supportive. My boys have loved aviation so far. I do intend on beginning to bring them to things like Oshkosh and maybe someday to Sun and Fun, because I want to involve them in on the fun things as well. So anyway, I just wanted to mention all those things, but it's been an incredible journey here on YouTube, and it's taken on different forms over the years. Of course, the current form you're seeing is only the last 3 or 4 years that I've been doing that, and it's just been really, really cool to kind of see it grow and see it evolve into what it is today, and I'm really proud of that, and really proud of the work that we've done here, and the wonderful people that have helped me out along the way. Transparently, because I'm so busy, I don't edit primarily anymore. I definitely have a lot of creative input and direction into what we do here, but I have someone else edit my videos now. I have other people help with assistant type things, and you know, it's just a really busy time of life, and it takes a whole lot of work. You wouldn't even imagine how much work it takes to achieve something like this amount of followers on YouTube. Part of it is on purpose, a lot of it is by chance, and I just want to thank you for being a huge part of that as well, because I know that this wouldn't be a thing without you dedicated fans out there. So thank you so much for being a part of this process. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little video with Chelsea, and hope to show you guys more of the family stuff in the future. But again, thank you so much for 100,000 followers plus, and there's much, much, much more to come. So as we do that, as we move forward, I hope that you guys throttle on.